The new CCNA is really shaking things up. It's less about memorizing theory and more about diving into real world skills. It's not just about knowing the concepts, it's about commanding them. So you are truly job ready from day one.
Hello and welcome to the Cisco Learning Network Podcast. That was Mubasher Nawaz you just heard, Cisco Certification Portfolio Manager, talking about the newly refreshed CCNA certification and how it's being designed to help learners build more practical, job-ready networking skills. In this episode, Cisco Learning Network Community Manager Tanner Swift sits down with Mubasher to discuss how the CCNA is evolving in the age of AI. Together, they explore why Cisco is updating the certification, what learners can expect from the refreshed exam, how AI, automation, security, cloud-managed architectures, and troubleshooting are being integrated into the CCNA, and what current candidates should do as these changes approach. Whether you're just beginning your networking journey, preparing for the current CCNA, or looking ahead to the February 2027 update, this conversation offers helpful context for understanding where entry-level networking skills are headed. The refreshed CCNA certification prepares learners for in-demand IT roles by building the real-world skills employers need through hands-on, scenario-based learning aligned with modern networking, AI, and automation. It shows employers that you have real job-ready IT skills from day one. Learn by doing with hands-on, scenario-based training, not just theory. Align your certification with real networking roles and career growth. Earn a CCNA certification that builds on the industry's gold standard. And speaking of context, Tanner kicks off the episode with a little context about why the CCNA is more relevant today than ever in the tech industry.
Breaking into tech isn't as entry-level as it sounds anymore. Research from Zippia shows 38% of entry-level roles require 3 or more years of experience, leaving a lot of people wondering where to start. At the same time, demand is surging. LinkedIn reports a 108% increase year over year in hiring for data center technicians, driven by AI and the infrastructure behind it. So how do you get experience before your first job? In this podcast, we'll look at the just announced refreshed CCNA and how it's built to deliver job-ready networking skills for today's early in-career networking roles. The exam will officially launch on February 2nd, 2027, but here to give us a sneak peek into all things CCNA is Mubasher Nawaz. Hello and welcome to the Cisco Learning Network Podcast. My name is Tanner Swift and I will be your host for this session on evolving the CCNA in the age of AI. As you may have heard, an exciting announcement is being rolled out by Cisco as the CCNA certification is getting an update. And that is what we are here to discuss today, as I'm pleased to be welcomed by Mubasher Nawaz, who has joined us on many of our certification roadmap events as well as additional certification update webinars we've hosted. Mubasher, so great to have you with us today. If you wouldn't mind giving a brief introduction to our listeners.
Thank you, Tanner. I remember those early days, and I know many of our listeners can relate when anyone dreaming of a career in networking faced one clear starting point to build their skills and prove their expertise. And that starting point was and is still CCNA certification. It's not just a certification, it's the foundation that opens doors, builds confidence, and transforms careers. Whether you are just starting out or looking to level up, the CCNA remains the essential launchpad for mastering networking fundamentals and stepping into the world of IT with credibility and pride. I'm looking forward to this conversation, Tanner, into why CCNA continues to be the go-to certification for aspiring network professionals and how it can be your gateway to exciting opportunities ahead. Hi, everyone. My name is Mubasher Nawaz, and I'm the head of Cisco Certification Portfolio. My team is responsible for managing the life cycle of all Cisco certifications from entry to expert levels. This includes overseeing certification roadmaps, implementing revisions, launching new exams, and managing the end-of-life process for existing exams. In short, we manage the whole life cycle of the certification products.
Thanks, Mubasher. We'll get into what these updates are here in just a moment, but I would first like to discuss the why surrounding these CCNA updates. Could you share some insights with our listeners? Anytime a revision comes up, what are the conversations that takes place among the team when you look at either revamping or improving a already highly established and highly regarded certification? And then additionally, what are the purposes of these changes? Are there things that hiring managers and careers are asking for?
Before Mubasher explains Cisco's approach, it's helpful to understand why a certification like CCNA gets updated in the first place. Cisco certifications are designed to reflect the job-ready skills networking professionals actually need in the field. As technologies like AI, automation, cloud, and security become more central to everyday network operations, the certification has to evolve as well. Not just to test what learners know, but to help validate what they can actually do, to be job ready day one.
So Tanner, when we kick off the process, we deep dive into market research to really get a feel for how things are shifting out there. This helps us build products that fit the changing landscape. For CCNA and many of our recent updates, we have taken what we call the outside-in approach. That means the curriculum is shaped by real insights from our Cisco certified community, top engineers, and the very companies hiring CCNA certified candidates. It's all about making sure the certification matches what employers truly expect.
When Mubasher refers to an outside-in approach, he means the certification is being shaped by real-world input from the people closest to the work. Cisco certified professionals, engineers, employers, and organizations hiring for networking roles. That input helps Cisco identify what skills matter most right now so the updated CCNA can better align with the expectations learners may face when they enter the job market.
But we don't stop at theory. Our trainings are designed to get learners hands-on, applying what they learn throughout their journey. This kind of experiential learning is what gives them a real edge, helping them hit the ground running and be day one ready. Now, the role of network engineering, Tanner, is evolving fast. With AI, cloud, and automation transforming infrastructure, our associate level credential is evolving too. Instead of just memorizing facts, the certification focuses on real-world scenarios and applied skills. It's about equipping engineers not only with the basics, but with the practical know-how to design, automate, and secure today's modern networks. This update prepares professionals to thrive in a world where AI tools boost their expertise. Automation handles routine tasks, and cloud tech it as the core of the network operations.
Thanks, Mubasher. We'll go into what some of these updates are. Can you highlight some of the important notes in this announcement as to what our learners can expect with this update to the CCNAs? It's probably the biggest update to the certification we've had since 2020. How does this new version differ from the current?
That's right, Tanner. The last big update to the CCNA came back in 2020 with the CERT 2.0 refresh. Then just this past August 2024, we rolled out a minor update that brought AI into the CCNA at the associate level. A clear sign that CCNA is staying relevant and evolving with the market. Looking ahead, starting February 2027, we are launching a reimagined CCNA certification that tackles two major shifts in the industry: a whole new generation entering the workforce and the rapid rise of AI and automation in network infrastructure. This updated CCNA moves beyond the old school multiple choice tests. Instead, it introduces real world scenario based assessments that prove you have got the practical skills in automation, security, and modern network operations. It's designed to meet what hiring managers really want: solid evidence that you can configure, secure, and troubleshoot AI powered networks right from day one on the job. All right, so let's break down the new CCNA exam topics. It's all about 5 key domains that really cover the essentials of today's networking world. It's infrastructure and connectivity, switching and network access, IP routing, network services and security, AI, and network operations management. So, what's in all these domains that I just said? You'll dive into the basics like connectivity and troubleshooting IPv4 and IPv6 addressing. You'll get hands on with layer 2 and layer 3 access networks, including how to troubleshoot them. Plus, you'll learn how to provide access to edge devices, think IP phones, access points, and many more devices that need access. Routing has stepped up too. Now it includes OSPF version 3 alongside version 2. On the network services side, you will tackle diagnosing DNS issues that includes working with Cisco Meraki systems. And here's the exciting part. The AI and network operations domain, this covers things like agentic AI and how to use prompts to support network operations, a real game changer for modern network engineers.
One of the newer areas listeners may hear about is AI and network operations. In practical terms, this means understanding how AI can support tasks like troubleshooting, automation, and network management. It does not replace foundational networking knowledge, but it does add a new layer of tools and workflows that modern network engineers are increasingly expected to understand.
One thing that's clear across all these domains, Tanner, is troubleshooting is front and center. It's no longer optional, it's a must-have skill at the associate level, making sure you're ready to hit the ground running from day one.
So let's look at some of the industry perspective side of things and challenges. We talk about a lot how quickly this industry is evolving. What should people be paying attention to, and what trends do you think will shape the future of this field?
We are really standing at a pivotal crossroads right now. Like what Ryan Rose, Cisco Director of Skills and Certifications Product Manager, calls the intersection of skills readiness and network readiness. It's one thing to modernize your infrastructure with the latest AI and automation technologies, but here's the catch. If your engineers aren't confident and capable of applying those tools in real-world workflows, the whole transformation can hit a wall. This isn't just about updating a certification. It's about transforming the workforce itself. Cisco's goal is to make sure that when you earn your certification, you are truly day one ready to jump in and make an impact from day one. And let's be honest, businesses today need qualified IT professionals more than ever. The demand of AI-driven networks and automation require a new level of expertise. That's where the new CCNA comes in. It's designed to align perfectly with what employers are looking for in these high-demand areas. It's not just theory. It's hands-on training, scenario-based testing, and practical skills that prove you can handle the challenges of modern networking. So whether you are stepping into your first networking role or looking to refresh your skills for future, the new CCNA gives you the confidence and the toolkit to succeed. It's about blending foundational knowledge with real-world application. So you are not just certified, you're ready to lead in a world where AI and automation are reshaping everything.
You just mentioned a really good point, Mubasher, about the workforce and being day one ready, something that managers and businesses look for. Building off that and kind of what the reason for these updates are for the CCNA, can you describe where this certification, this evolved CCNA certification will impact a learner in their everyday jobs?
So the new CCNA is really shaking things up. It's less about memorizing theory and more about diving into real-world skills. It's not just about knowing the concepts, it's about commanding them. So you are truly job ready from day one. This isn't just a certificate to hang on your wall, it's your hands-on toolkit designed for today's fast-paced, modern enterprise. Imagine having practical skills and working through real-world scenarios that build your confidence to tackle the network challenges you will face every day. That's how Cisco is redefining the standard, making sure you're ready for what's next. What's really exciting, Tanner, is how the new CCNA integrates essential skills like AI, automation, security, and cloud-managed architectures right into the core certification. You don't need extra courses or training to be prepared for today's hybrid AI-enabled network environments. It's all built in CCNA. And here's the game changer for hiring managers. Instead of spending weeks vetting basic technical skills, they can rely on the new CCNA's rigorous lab based assessments as definitive proof that you are ready to handle hybrid environments and AI driven workflows from day one. When you earn the new CCNA, you stand out with trusted, industry recognized validation of your practical skills, giving you a real edge over other candidates. In short, the new CCNA isn't just about passing an exam, it's about stepping into your career with the confidence and toolkit to lead in a world where networks are smarter, faster, and more automated than ever before.
Let's get to one of our most common questions that we always get around certification updates is the how can I prepare? What advice would you give to somebody that is preparing for this Cisco exam or Cisco exams in general? And what study strategies or resources will make the biggest difference for learners to prepare for this exam?
If you're gearing up for the CCNA exam, my top tip is to start by diving into the exam topics. These topics give you a clear roadmap of what to expect and what's important. You can find the latest exam topics on our certification roadmaps page. Make sure to download them and check out the upcoming changes that will take effect in February 2027. Keep in mind, each domain in the exam has a specific weight. For example, if domain 1 is worth 25 points, that means it makes up 25% of your exam. So review each task carefully, figure out where you are strong, and identify areas where you might need to focus more, and then create a study plan that targets those areas. Next, don't miss the webinars and tutorials from our subject matter experts. These sessions are incredibly valuable and often free on Cisco U. In fact, our team is working on some fantastic new tutorials for CCNA that will be available soon. Also, check out the webinar series hosted by Cisco experts like Patrick Gargano and Hank Preston. They break down CCNA topics to help you prepare for the exam. These webinars are free, and their expert advice on how to approach each topic is a must listen. Finally, we offer dedicated CCNA training courses on Cisco U. These courses provide comprehensive coverage of every task listed in the exam topics, giving you the depth you need to succeed. So start with the exam topics, leverage the webinars and tutorials, and take advantage of training courses. You'll be well on your way to CCNA success.
Mubasher, I do want to take a minute to address those who may be already preparing for the CCNA exam prior to this announcement, who may get a little bit of cold feet with the announcement and not continue to pursue the CCNA exam. Can you speak to those who may be going through the learning journey already?
For anyone already studying for the CCNA, this is an important point. The current certification still matters. The updated exam is not launching until February 2027, and the skills you're building now remain valuable. The foundation of networking does not disappear when an exam changes. It becomes the base that future skills, including AI and automation, build on.
Sure, Tanner. So my advice to them is keep going. Getting certified is more valuable than ever. The existing CCNA certification continues to be highly respected by employers and builds the critical foundation you need to take your networking career in any direction. With key AI and automation concepts built in, when you are ready to recertify or demonstrate your commitment to skill development, CCNA certification builds on this strength. CCNA is your launchpad for career growth, regardless of which version you have earned. As you prepare for your exam, you'll be introduced to the skills, concepts, and technologies that you will see on the job. So, my advice, guys, keep going. Don't stop at this announcement. This is just an announcement at this point in time. The actual exam is going to be available from February next year. So, continue your preparation, continue your path towards your Cisco certification.
Thanks, Mubasher. And just to double down for our listeners, we will continue to have announcements and such when future events and learning materials are released for the CCNA coming out, but we're super excited as to the involvement of the CCNA and what is to come. Mubasher, let's touch on just some advice and takeaways here. Any final thoughts you'd like to leave with the audience? What should listeners do next after hearing this episode?
So, Tanner, for students, if you are an early in career or aspiring IT professional or part of an educational institution preparing students for entry-level IT roles, the new CCNA certification is designed just for you. This foundational job-ready credential from Cisco validates practical skills in configuring, securing, automating, and troubleshooting modern AI-driven networks. CCNA uniquely integrates scenario-based testing and AI-enabled network concepts. This approach accelerates real-world skill development, builds employer confidence, and helps learners gain hands-on experience so they can stand out in the job market and succeed in their roles from day one. For businesses and employers hiring these CCNA candidates, if you are seeking to educate your teams or hire skilled IT professionals, you can benefit from the new CCNA certification. This modern gold standard credential from Cisco validates practical skills in AI and automation, security, and hybrid network environments. It signals that certified professionals are ready to confidently operate and secure networks from day one on the job. This approach helps organizations reduce onboarding time and hiring risk while building skilled IT teams prepared for today's complex technology landscape.
It's been a pleasure to be joined by Mubasher Nawaz on today's episode of the Cisco Learning Network Podcast. Mubasher, thanks so much for your time today discussing the latest on the state of the CCNA certification. If you do have any questions for us about these updates, please come over and talk to us on the Cisco Learning Network. It's totally free to make an account. You can come read about these updates, download the exam topics, and connect with other certified individuals. We look forward to speaking with each and every one of you. Make sure to subscribe to the Cisco Learning Network podcast for the latest certification updates, and we'll see you next time.
That's it for our episode on the refreshed CCNA certification and how it's evolving in the age of AI. Thanks again to Mubasher Nawaz, Cisco Certification Portfolio Manager, for joining Cisco Learning Network Community Manager Tanner Swift to discuss what's changing, why these updates matter, and how learners can continue preparing for the future of networking. To learn more, visit the Cisco Learning Network at learningnetwork.cisco.com. There, you can read more about certification updates, download exam topics, connect with other learners and certified professionals, and find resources to support your certification journey to make sure you're ready to go on day one. And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Cisco Learning Network podcast for more conversations about Cisco certifications, emerging technologies, and the future of networking. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on the Cisco Learning Network podcast.